Whoa! That's cold. Let's make an ice stadium. First, I'm gonna need this. No. That's better. That won't do. But this will. Yes. Gonna be chilly. Not anymore. Frosty. These will need to chill. There is snow everywhere. Alright, I'm done fooling around. I'm going to show you what I have to do to actually make an ice stadium. I've already got one made there in the center. So as you guys can see, there's like 2.5, 3 feet of snow. So this is required, and the snow's pretty hard at the moment. This stadium's turned out the best so far. If you guys can hear that, the neighbor must have just gotten a sled going. So, I think we're going to build out this way. So you'll want to clear out a nice little area. And you're going to want to put snow down, because I'm going to dig basically right down till I hit the concrete slab that's out here. I'm going to put the snow down, I'm going to press it in a little bit, then I'm going to push the stadium very carefully into it, and let it sit there for a second or two, jiggle it around a little, and lift it out. Then we will apply our water with the food coloring in it and the regular water. I'm tired now. I've been talking a lot. Let's get right into this. To everyone who always says I'm so lucky that I have snow. No, I'm not. If you don't have snow, you can't say how lucky someone is to have it. Because what you don't know is, you gotta take care of it. Which sucks. I don't know if you can hear that, but my neighbor just fired up his snowmobile. If you guys have never ridden a sled before, well, that sucks, because snowmobiles are an absolute blast. Alright, so now that we have our area cleared, and we have the spot that we want, put the snow down, packed in a little bit, now we're going to gently push this into the snow. You don't want to push too hard, because the plastic might crack. So do this at your own risk. You can do this with pretty much any stadium. If you have an old MFB stadium like a BB10, that'll work better, because you can literally just fill it with ice, flip it, and then knock it out. With the Takara Tomy and Hasbro stadium, you can do this, or you can plug up the holes on the Takara stadium and fill it with water. So, moved it around a little bit, lifted it out. Okay, that's going to need a lot more pressure. It also appears that the stadium is going to lean this way a little bit. That's no big deal. So, just kind of massage it in. Yeah, this stadium's going to be at a little bit of an angle. A bit of an angle. Okay, so I did pack this down a little too much, it seems. But no worries. We can always make more. Alright, so I did pack it down a little bit too much beforehand. That was my bad. If you leave the snow a little fluffier, I know I'm kind of contradicting myself with this, but if you do what you did Oh my god, I'm out of breath. If you leave the snow nice and powdery, you can push it in. You want it just to be a little firm, but not too bad. So you don't need to add food coloring to the water. I'm just doing it for a little bit of contrast. And then you just spray. Now keep a nice distance because as you can see, the water does kind of take the top layer down. So keep yourself at a pretty good distance. That way you're not just melting the snow with the water. And you're going to want to let your water chill for a while. Stick it in the fridge or put it in the freezer for a few minutes. Or better yet, just leave it outside for a little while. I'm just using like an old glass cleaner bottle that I filled with water and then the food dye. And you just spray it down. Now be careful with food dye, guys, because you can stain everything with this. So, like I said, you don't need food dye. That's not necessary. I'm just using food dye, so the stadium is a little easier to see. Now, this stadium's kind of crap, but don't worry. Off camera, I am going to be making a bunch more. So just keep spraying it down. And you're going to want to give it multiple coats. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spray this down. And normally, I would just go inside for 5 to 10 minutes. And it depends on how cold it is for you guys. So if it's like -2, come back in like 5 minutes. If it's like just below freezing, you're probably not going to even want to try because it won't come out very good. And I use pretty much an entire bottle per stadium. So I'm just getting the other one. And then just to be safe, I typically put just the one with regular water over the top, just so it doesn't stain anything. Spray the regular water down. Alright, and there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. Let it chill. If you do this, you might want to do it closer to nighttime when the temperature drops. But yeah, it's like 0. That thermometer is always a bit on the warm side, so it's probably closer to like -2 right now. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all you really have to do. Pretty easy, pretty simple. And what I like to do is, now that the stadium is in its place, I can get rid of all this extra snow. Just take the shovel, just kind of chisel that back, and then get rid of the snow. Just to clean up the edges a little bit, and keep the bays from sinking in, and I have to dig to find them. So yeah, guys, it's a little bit of work, but at the end of the day, if you want to do something unique, something different for your channel, if you have the ability to do this, I definitely recommend it. Definitely gets you outside. But, alright guys, that's going to be about it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you get all my videos, because I upload daily. As always, hope this video makes your day just a little bit better. Live life to the max, and stay awesome.